साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Welcome to Kerala, and let me explain you why the spinal surgeon from England came to Kerala to learn the Marma point massage. I would like to shortly introduce myself. My name is Jan Simchik and I'm 41-year-old. I graduated on medical school in Prague, and I was trained as the orthopedic and trauma surgeon. I was a consultant orthopedic and trauma surgeon back in Prague, and in 2005 I started my career as a spinal surgeon in United Kingdom. I was, after the London fellowship, 1 year as a spinal consultant in Nottingham Queen's Medical Centre University Hospital, the biggest spinal unit in UK, and the last 3 years I'm a private spinal surgeon in Belfast. A couple of months ago I decided to finish that career, and it may be interesting why. A year ago I first met the Ayurveda in Sri Lanka, March time, and I lost 12 kilos in 3 weeks, and they show me the way how to clean my head and meditate. So I realized that there should be some treatments of the diseases, not in the final stage, but as well in the beginning. And that's why I came to learn the Marma point massage. So, what is it so secret about the Marma, which leaves that as a knowledge which can be passed just by the guru, or the ability for people who knew this technique, being in the fear that they will lose their fingers? Yeah, that's the secret and holy knowledge. Of course, you should put the goat or cock in the sleep by pressing these points. And as well, these days it's mainly used as a point during the fights and Kalari techniques of fighting. But return back to my profession. These points are the vital energy points in the body. Some are more important, some less important. But they are part of the flow of the energy in the body. And for me as a spinal surgeon who knows the anatomy and knows where the nerves and blood vessels go through, it was very interesting to see and realize that all these points are very closely related to the nervous and blood vessel system. And then when you accept the Ayurveda 6 stages disease, we can interfere and treat the diseases not in the end stages as we do in the Western world, but we should start to treat the diseases at the early stages, like the Ayurveda does with her massages and herbal medicines. So, Marma points. There are the points where you should treat the diseases as we know them, and even they should reverse the diseases. But as well, when you press the same point for longer than for treatment, you should cause the permanent damage, and you should paralyze the people. So, that is becoming effective treatment, but as well, in the wrong hands, very dangerous instrument. So, Marma and Marmani, these Marma points. When you press them, you should relieve the pain. You don't need a medication. You don't need the injection. And as well, when we have a paralysis more than a couple of years, we consider that as an irreversible change. But what is amazing, after coming across this energy flow model with all the chakras and nadis, pressing these points could even reverse the limb which is having a palsy for many years, which for me is amazing.